Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2.
Bluetooth connected.
Can everybody hear? Is it too loud? Sound good? Down a little? Mic check. You got sound? Good? Just a little delayed? That's good there? Okay. All right, we're going to start that preview here in just a second.
Disconnected.
We're going to start with the consigners first, and then we'll go through ours. Is it loud over there? All right, we're going to start the preview here. We're going to start with McKinley Show Pigs. Matt and John there, they brought a single entry. Matt isn't here yet. I believe he's on the way. I got the genetics on this one. I don't know a whole lot about the sow, but that McKinley firm has been very, very good, very successful, real good people to deal with, and I think they brought a very nice crossbred here. I'm really just putting my eyes on them right now, but this pig looks like he could probably get up and grow too. I don't know if you're still looking for a San Antonio pig. I think that one might get there. Houston, Austin, I think he'd be real good there. So we need to get a tag in him. That's going to be tag 6. He will be an alibi, next intention. Next consigner that's going to come in is going to be H Squared Genetics. Garrett Hinkie, Garrett and Everly, and then Roman Miranda. They're here. Garrett couldn't make it. He's at a tournament with this boy this morning. He brought us 7 of them that I think are very good. Hinkie's a very good friend of mine and always brings a good set. There's crossbreds in here, I believe, are all going to be mates. Kinley's on tag 23 there. That's going to be Accountant Koo, heavy hitter. Accountant Koo is down there at HF Genetics. That boy's done a real good job. This will be the first round of pigs out of him. Kennedy, what tag is that? 38. Kennedy's on tag 38. Then the Berkshire is tag 39. That'll be an unhinged top that. I know this top that sow was the one that Hinkie's bought there at Angelo last year. That did real well there. I think this would be our first litter. Garrett's been in that Berkshire deal here last couple years and has done a very good job. I know we fed one last year from Garrett there at Austin. That was kind of a freak. Garrett's put some Berkshires together in the last couple years that have been very, very good, and I think this one fits the mold. What's our tag number? What's that tag number? Gilt's in here. This will be H Squared again. That'll be tag 40. This will be Accountant Coop, no turning back. Party Foul's aunt. Party Foul, that Party Foul boar we had for a while that they raised, that Hinkie raised, did an awesome job. I know this sow line runs pretty deep through their stuff. This gilt here, I think, is very, very good. When she came out last night, I was questioning why Garrett was going to sell her, but he always brings good ones, and I like this one quite a bit. It'll be tag 40. Next 3 in here will be the other 3 Accountant Coup heavy hitters. When Kennedy's on there, will be their leadoff. That'll be tag 3. Bella is on tag 22. This one right there in the center of the ring. And then Kinley's on tag 21. So again, these will be Accountant Coup heavy hitter. Next consigner in here is a very good buddy of mine, Mr. Kevin Thomas, a big cat, Thomas Show Pigs. Christy actually brought her pig here, this Chester male, the first one in here. And I'd be honest with you guys, if I didn't say that I would like to try to own this one because this one is very, very good for this breed. I believe he's probably one of the best ones I've seen. As far as this color, this breed, and where they're at, I think that one is very elite. And I'm glad Kevin brought him here. I'll let him talk him.
Well, we kind of got retired this last year and kind of got fired back up about the show pig deal. And Winnie just laid in some good females this last year. This one's mom come from Ryan Sites. I was up there in Oklahoma looking for pigs, and I ran in there and stopped one day, and the BWD-40 be the sow that come from there. That gilt had a real successful show career for one of my students. Got along good, had some really unique pieces. When I was in Brennings last fall, I looked at that boar at his house when I was buying bears, and I thought that Chester boar surfs up there at his place would be making waves back on another WD-40. Was probably pound for pound and color, probably one of the better pieces of livestock I'd seen. So when I mated those, I kind of planned on that. We retained all the gilts in this litter. This is the only lone boar pig of this mating, and and one when Coby come to the house about 3 weeks ago, he just said, "Hey, bring that one to the sale." I said, "Okay." So a lot of fans been through and looked at him. I don't know. Coby said last night, "I don't know if you've ever made one an animal that good," and I've had the opportunity to make a few that I was really proud of. But I think that one for that breed, I know most of those are slicker necked and maybe not. Have as much bone and feature, and that hog's still got an attractive look, a stout skull. He gets out and goes. His feet are big and they're square and they work, and that's a ginormous cage in one that's really good in his forerib too. So I'm pretty proud of that hog. My wife got him show broke for me this last few weeks, but that one is one we've been kind of really happy to get out. So I hope he lands and finds a good home, whether he's a boar or a bear. I'm going to keep up with that one. I think he's pretty unique. The next 4 litter mates are all out of the. She's the last rock star south the house, and she's probably earned the right to be there as long as she wants to be, and she probably will be. Go back to Uno's sister. She was shown by the Kleinert family years ago. Does an awesome job every year. These are all-out wars. I just was trying to put something new on top of that old blood and to keep some females. And with that being said, we're going to lease this spotted top gilt. I don't know what her number is. 36 is going to be leased. We are going to let 20 go to somebody. 20 is probably the more beastly, the heavier muscled hog that probably needs to be managed a little bit more. They are on starter still. They need to get chilled out. 18 is going to be the Calico Bear, one that we thought had the right kind of proportions, the right look. And these hogs, I never thought you'd have to talk that much, but these things are hairy. They've got great hair quality, the texture to it, and them. And our other pig in there is going to be the Belted Barrow. I think he is notch 6, and he's going to be tag 19. So those are all litter mates. Spot top gilt's a lease. The other one's for sale. We think those 2 bears get along well. Houston, Austin. That sow is not the fastest growing rascal in the world on that sow line in, but them hogs really feed. Thanks, Coby, for letting us come back out. A pleasure to be here.
Next up is going to be Fontenot Farms. I know John and them are on the way here. They were at Lackey's sale last night. I know they're on the way. I'm going to talk these the best of my knowledge. We've had the opportunity to buy 3 or 4 boars from Fontenot in the last couple of years that have done a hell of a job for us. Most of our crossbreds in this sale today are going to be out of boars from John. He's just known for making good hogs. Their lead off there will be a tag 4. That'll be a nightcap Trick Daddy. So that Trick Daddy sow will be a mate to the Big Daddy boar and Double Down that we had there at the farm. And then when you see these high roads here later, that high road boar is a Big Daddy. So everything on this one goes back to that sow, that Trick Daddy sow, and the grandma to that. These has done an awesome job for John. These 2, I think when John dropped them off the other day, we talked. I think they've got enough size to get to San Antonio if you want to do that. But if you want to sit on them and take them to Houston, I think they make big ones at Houston or Austin. Both of them are Hampshire classifying. I think both of them are very good pigs that look like they'll feed. So Bella's on tag 4, the one in the center of the ring. And then Kennedy is on tag 24. Tag 24 will be a nightcap, Spread the Word. And that nightcap would be that Atchison boar, that Beanie and Fontenot bought that stands there at Lackey's. So again, tag 4 and tag 24. Next in, we'll have Rutledge Reds. Another one of our good friends over there from Louisiana that raises a lot of these red hogs, and it's been very successful with them. He's a little skinnier and greener, but these things feed. They feed very well. We fed quite a few of them from Beanie. We bought a boar from them that has done very well. I would look in here because I know Beanie takes his time and looks into how to breed these things and mate them and does a very good job. This is one that You kind of pick your poison there. Gas on him for San Antonio or making him a real big one there for Houston. I think he would feed. Flexible for this breed. That's their feet stay square and track true and forward. I think this one will feed. So again, that'll be tag 5 from Rutledge Reds. Next in, we're going to have Canesi Show Pigs. Russell Canesi from there in Fredericksburg. Is no stranger to the winning game, and especially in the breed hogs, and definitely these two breeds here. He's going to lead off with that Chester Barra. That'll be tag 7. It'll be a Pitmaster burner phone. And then the Berkshire will be tag 25. That'll be a upward top it off. Again, this Chester, I know Russell sent this pair. I know he likes them real well. Both of these, I would say Houston, Austin, all day long. That Chester with that one's look and presence and flexibility, I think that one will feed. Looks like he'll be the kind that feeds. Get in there to that Houston, Austin deal. I think he could be pretty tough. Berkshire the same way. I like that one quite a bit. That one's head and neck for that breed is very neat. And another one that Canesi has been on fire in that Berkshire breed in the last 7 or 8 years. There always has been, and does a very good job, and I know he's proud of that one. So, again, that'll be tag 7 and tag 25. All right, that's all the consigners. We're going to get into our lots here. We've got quite a few of them. So bear with us here. Y'all are going to get tired of me talking, but we're going to run through these as quick as we can and still give y'all ample time to get back through them afterwards. We're going to start with the first pin here. The belted one there is going to be tag 1. I'd lie to you if I'd say that's probably not one of the favorite pigs we've ever raised. That'll be a high road party fowl. And that party fowl sow has done an awesome job. This is just her second litter. But the litter mates, this whole litter was very, very good. We sell a mate to him at Lackey's for $7,500, mate gilt, and then a boar pig out of that deal for $6,000. We like this one quite a bit. We held him for this deal, one that I think could be fun down the road, wherever you decide to take him. I like that pig quite a bit. The one Bella's on there, or was on the Duroc, will be tag 8. That'll be a bedrock fat guy, green bottles. This is another one that for this breed to have that kind of look and extension up front. Now I will tell you, if you're gonna get in on this one, he's gonna be a big hog. That thing needs to be a big San Antonio or even earlier. But that one I think could be real fun in the end. The blue bear there that Kinley's on, that'll be tag 8. That'll be tag 9. Okay. Just swapped on the genetics and the ear notch. We'll get it right. The blue one there will be a high road party trick. Back on doing this as mate's sister. Be the same sister that raised that white boar there that Dan Sly bought that he just posted on Facebook yesterday. I think this blue pig could be real fun down the road. And I don't know where he kind of fits there size-wise. I would say Houston, Austin. But one that's big-legged, he's hairy, he's fun to look at. He needs to get in a pen by himself and get on the feeder. He's still a little greener, but another one I like quite a bit. So tag 9 is the blue one, tag 8's the Duroc, tag 1 is the belted one. We're going to have quite a few gilts here in this lineup. We'll start with this pen of gilts here. We'll start with the blue gilt. That'll be a high road grand gesture. The mama to this one would have been a mate to the grand at Lee County 2 years ago that Kelly Grimm had. This gilt we like quite a bit. One that I think has got good look up front. She's flexible. She's sound. I think that one's going to be a very good big pig. That'll be tag 10. Tag 11's the chrome gilt that Kennedy's on right there in the center of the ring. This will be a double down doing this. This sow, this will be her second litter. First litter she had, she raced Bella's third place bear there at Angelo last year. And it's done a very, very good job. It's one of my favorite sows to look at on the place. This was a shorter litter, but I think these are very good in quality. So the two belted ones would be tag 12 and 13. Those would be mates to the chrome. So again, those would be double down doing this. And then the blue gilt is tag 10. It's a high road grand gesture. Next pin in here, pin of Barrett's here. The belted barra that Kinley's on there in the center of the ring is tag 15. That'll be a high road on that 9-liter Podna sow that has done an awesome job for us. She would have had raised that $20,000 gilt there at Kerrville here a couple years ago. That has done a very good job for Will up there at Wintex. So again, that'll be tag 15. That'll be a high road party foul. The blue barra there will be a 110 liter. That'll be a mate to the blue gilt that just came in. That'll be a high road grand gesture. It's tag 14. The two belted barras, the one that Bella's on and the one that Kinley's on, will be stacked on a chatter doing this sow. So they'll go back to doing this as mama. That stack boar is one that Rory and Zach Blunt have there. And Zach told me that about these pigs. Zach, he was talking about this boar and wanted us to try him. And I can tell you on Zach's stuff, they're going to start a little skinnier and greener, but they feed exceptionally well. Kind of the same thing on this sow line. That chatter doing this deal, going back to that sow line, they're going to start slower, but I think both.
Bluetooth pairing.
I don't know if we still got sound online or not, but all right. And the next pin in here, this is probably one of my favorite pen of pigs that we brought. These four bears just happened to be in the pen together at the house, so this is how we brought them. We'll start with that spot, tag 28. That's a peace pipe. One that for this breed we think could be very, very good in the end. I like this pig a lot. I let Dad take over that purebred program, and I'm glad we did because I think he did a heck of a job here on this set of purebreds that are in this barn are some of my favorites that we've ever put together. I think they're very good. The Duroc bears in here will be Bedrock Fat Guy. That'll be 13-4. That sow, this is her first litter. Should have been a mate to Callie's Duroc bear there last year at State Fair. That was very good. We think these are San Antone Houstons. They'll be big Houstons, but I think they get to San Antone. That -8 will be tag 27. Is probably one of my favorite pigs in the ring here, in the barn here. I like that one quite a bit, and his brother, tag 29, isn't any slouch. The crossbred male that Kennedy's on there is one that I'm very high on as well. That'll be tag 26. So this will be a high road doing this. Another one that we think is very, very good. Those high roads are so flexible and good looking up front. We think that one could be big time come March. Be a pen of gilts coming in here. Kennedy will be on tag 30. That'll be a high road party foul. Be a first litter gilt in that sow line. She'll be a party foul rock star. That sow line's done an awesome job for us. The other two gilts in here, the chrome and the wider belted one there will be the wider belted one's tag 31. The little gilt's tag 32. Those will be high road doing this, being mates to that belted barrel that was in the last pin there. Again, on those, you got those March shows. I think these get big enough for the smaller classes there at Kerrville, San Antonio, Angelo. Those March County shows or even later, I think they would work great for that. Next group in pennant gilts. The spot gilt here will be tag 33. That'll be a piece pipe times change. Be a mate to that tag 28 spot barrel that came in earlier. If y'all followed our spot program, I can tell you that, and most spot breeders can tell you, those spots, when they start skinny, that they're going to be all right. They've got to start skinny from us. I can tell you that, or else they're probably going to have too much muscle in the end. That's the kind that we like to feed right there. That one's built in proportions. I think she could be fun come February, March. I think that one could be real good. Tag 34 will be the Duroc. That'll be a bedrock fat guy. That'll be 120-4. Be mates to those Duroc barrels that came through here a while ago. Another one I like quite a bit. That sow's real good. That sow line has been very good for us. And I'll be honest with you, we've culled most of our red sows out, and everything that we have left on the red end on the Duroc side goes back to one sow. Goes back to an old backdraft sow, and then so the grandma to this one will be a Green Bottles backdraft. That sow line has been very fun for us. We're going to continue to grow with that. There's a couple more mate sisters in the sale as well. So, and then we got the crossbred gilt there. That'll be a high road playtime. Playtime would have been that boar we got from Knopf here a few years ago. Did an awesome job. We lost too soon. Another one of those that would work great for those March shows. I think would feed right into that. That's tag 35. Next pin in here, pin of barrels here, be tags 41, 42, and 43. The white-tailed barrel there will be tag 41. That'll be all the above doing this. All the above would be out for blood son that we got from Fontenot. So he'd have been out for blood on Big Daddy and Double Down's mama. One that has done a heck of a job so far for us. These things are round-bodied. They're bold-centered. Big forearm. We think these feed very, very well. I would say these are Houston Austins all day long. The 4-liter doing this sow behind these two is done a great job for us. I know Keeling's blue gilt that did a lot of, or blue bear that did a lot of winning last year would have came out of this sow. She's very consistent. She does a heck of a job. It's probably one of my favorite sows on the place. Kinley there is on tag 43. That'd be that high road playtime. Another one we think is awesome in just terms of look and presence and flexibility. He probably needs to go one of those later shows, Houston Austin, or even later than that. I think he can stretch pretty easy. Tags 44 and 45 coming in. 44 would be the off-belted barra. That'll be a high road party foul. 45 will be another mate to those barras, and that gilt that came through, he'll be another 120-liter. So that'll be a bedrock fat guy. Kind of fits the same mold. This one might be just a touch greener than his brothers, but I think this one could be pretty fun in the end. Another one that just got that good look and presence about him. Looks like he'd feed really well. Group of gilts coming in here next. Be tagged 46, 47, 48, and 49. Kinley is on the blue gilt there in the middle of the ring. That'll be tagged 46. That'll be all the above doing this. Be made to those two bearers that just came through. Bella's on tag 47. That'll be all the above big picture. 48 is the narrow belted gilt there that Kennedy's on. That'll be a high road playtime. And then 49, tag 49 will be a high road party foul. Pinna bearers here. I know the bigger two bearers in here are going to be high road party fouls. Going to be tagged 50 and 51. 50 is the narrow belted one. 50 is the narrow belted one. The wider belted one there that Kinley's on is tagged 51. Again, high road party fouls. Ones that look like they're going to get up and grow. Looks like they have some movement to them, and it looks like they'll go to San Antonio, I would say, or be big Houstons. Ones that got a killer look or flexible, they're going to be big backed. They're going to have tons of rib shape. Look, I would probably, if you get those, they'd be ones that I would probably push into that deal. The wider belted barrel there that Kennedy's on will be tagged 52. That'll be a Counting Coup Saved by Grace. I would call that one probably a Houston-Austin deal. That one, he's going to be chunky bodied, big backed, big legged. I like that one quite a bit. Next two bearers in here are going to be tags 53 and 54. These will be bedrock fat guys. I know we got a lot of red bears in this sale, but the quality I thought was as deep as we've ever had in this breed. I wanted to showcase them all because I think these things are going to be real good in the end. We own that bedrock boar there at the house that we bought from Bryce Berger there at PT last year, and we're excited about these pigs, and this is the first round of them, and we're pleased so far. I think these things will feed. Berger is known for making good red ones, so we were kind of excited to get some of that genetics in here. Again, this will be tagged 53 and 54. Pinna gilts coming next, 55, 56, and 57. 55 will be the lighter colored gilts over here that Kinley's about to get on. That'll be tag 55, 134-5. If you pay attention on your sale sheets here, there's some numbers of gilts in here that have asterisks beside them. If they got one asterisk, that is a lease option only. If they've got two asterisks, that you have the right to double down the sale price to own them. So she would be a lease only. Tag 56 will be 135-4. That'll be a high road playtime. That's the one Kennedy's on there. And then tag 57. Hold on, I got to switch my sheet. Tag 57 will be another high road playtime as well. It'll be the one Bella's on. All right, next pin in here, we're going to have tags 58, 59, and 60. 58 is the one that Kinley's on there. It's another 134 litter. If you watch these 134s, there's 3 or 4 of these gilts in here. All these will be lease option only. 58 is the one Kinley's on. 59 is the one that Kennedy's on. These will be high road party trick. The mama of these would have been Briley Barons' reserve grant here at County 2 years ago, or 2 or 3, whatever that was. And the Burt gilt there will be tag 60. That'll be a Mock Speed. That's a boar we own there that we bought from Nick Mock that has done an excellent job for us so far. We sell a Berkshire boar out of him at the Alliance here a couple weeks ago for $8,500. This one will be bred pretty similar to that. They're skinny and green, but they have to start this way. Being out of that boar and out of that sow line, they're going to have plenty of punch in the end. So then these are tags 58, 59, and 60. And all the breed gilts in here, purebred gilts in here, are papered. We do have papers on them. Will have papers. That's 61, the crossbred. Okay. We got 61, 62, and 63 in here. Tag 61 will be in all the above. 62 will be the Duroc gilt there. That'll be a Bedrock fat guy. That's another 120 liter. And in a spot gilt there will be a 121 liter. That's tag 63. She'll be a peace pipe times change. Next group in here is another pin I'm pretty high on, tag 64, 65, and 66. The Berkshire Bears are 64 and 65. Bella right there is on 64. Kennedy's on 65. These will be Mock Speed, good colored. These will be full sibs to Colt Longren's Houston Bear last year that we thought was very, very good. I think these are just as high quality, ones that I think will feed right into Houston, Austin. Take them how you like them. I know that one of them's a little skinnier and greener, but I think both of them feed. I like both of those quite a bit. The Blue Bear there will be tagged 66. That'll be all the above doing this. Another one of those 129 liters, mates to the Blue Gilt that was in here earlier. Again, that goes back to that 4-3 doing this sow that has done a heck of a job for us. So there we got 64, 65, and 66. Next pin in will be tag 67 and 68. 67 will be the Duroc. That'll be a 128 liter, so that'll be out of another fat guy sow. Tag 68 is a crossbred. That'll be all the above big picture. A skinnier one than his mates, but one that I think will feed exceptional with that one's look and presence up front. He's going to have all the hair in the world. I think that one, coming those later March deal, could be real fun. So again, tag 67 and 68. We waiting on pigs? Put her down. Next pin in here are going to be 3 mate blue gilts. It'll be 129 liters, all the above doing this. Be tag 69, 70, and 71. Be some that kind of take your pick here. I like all 3 of these real well. Those later March deals are, I mean, they'll be they're not going to be big hogs come early March, but I think they'll be plenty big enough. Like for this deal in Lee County, I think they would fit real well. So 69, 70, 71. That 129 litter was very deep. Every pig in the litter is here. Far behind, just start bringing them up here and brushing them off and spraying them off the spray bottle for that far behind. Or I'll talk a little bit more. It's probably my fault because I'm talking so fast. Next group in here is going to be a trio of purebred gilts, and I think all three of these are very good, very high in quality. Tech 72 and 73 will be two of the 120 litter gilts. These two will be a lease option, and you double the hammer price to own them. This litter was as deep as we've ever had in that Duroc deal, and we like these two quite a bit. I'd like to keep them for sows, but if you want to double down on that hammer price during the auction to own them, you can. Tag 74 will be a spot. That'll be tag 74. Another one that we're real high on. This one looks like she's got plenty of grow. Looks like she'd be fun come that February, early February time for Kerrville, San Antonio, Angelo, wherever you want. Or if you're looking for a sow in that breed, I think that one could be very good in that regard. So, again, we got tag 72, 73, and 74. Real good pen of smaller barrows coming in here. Tech 75, 76, and 77. 75 will be the one that Bella's on. No, 75 is the one that Kinley's on there, the wider belted one. That'll be a high road doing this. 76 is the one Bella's on there. That'll be a high road party trick. That's another one of those 134 litters. And then 77 will be tag 77 will be 136.6. That'll be a Bedrock green bottles. I'll be honest with you, that Bedrock deal has been fun, and I was really excited to get this sow bred to that Bedrock board, because this green bottle sow has done wonders for us. And back to that grandma, goes back to that backdraft. All right. So back to 77 there. That had been a Bedrock green bottles. This is one that I'm extremely high on. I know Dad is high on. This one could be real fun come Houston, Austin time. I like that pig quite a bit. Another group of smaller barrows here coming in next. A greener set, but ones that I think are definitely still high in quality. Tech 78, 79, and 80. 78 will be a high road, rightfully so. That'll be that crinkle-eared barrow that Bella's on there. One that I think is very, very good. Just needs some days on feed. I like that pig quite a bit. 79 will be the one Kinley's on there. That'll be a high road doing this. That'll be another one of those 132 litters. And a little skinny spot there will be tag 80. That'll be a 121 liter, a piece pipe times change. One that I think he's still cute and little right now, but I think that one could be a man come Houston, Austin time. I like that pig quite a bit. So, again, we got 78, 79, and 80. 4 gilts in this pin. Tag 81 will be the little sock-footed gilt that Bella's on there. That's another one of those 134 litters. That is a lease only. Tag 82 will be a high road playtime, which I believe is the other sock-footed gilt in there. Or is that the belted one? 82 is the belted one, sorry. 83 will be a mate. No, 83 will be a high road, rightfully so. Then 84, the black gilt there, will be a high road party foul. At 81 and 82, I think get to those earlier March shows, but I think those are dang sure ones that can sit and wait a little while and show late into March. I do like those two quite a bit. Got tags 85, 86, and 87 coming in next. The Berkshire will be tag 87. The one Kinley's on there will be tag 85. Bella's on the bigger bear there will be tag 86. That 86 will be all the above big picture. Tag 85 will be a high road playtime. And tag 87 will be a mock speed good colored. Another one of those full sibs to Colts bear, Houston bear there last year. On those 3 bears that are in this sale, those mates, kind of pick your poison there. I don't know which one is probably my favorite today. I like all 3 of them. This is one of them that's probably the skinniest one out of the litter, but I think that one a dang sure feed. Next group in here will be tag 88, 89, and 90. 88 will be the black gilt there at the center of the ring. That'll be a high road, keeping secrets. That'll be a sow we call Tiny that's done a heck of a job. Tag 89 will be a high road 3-1 Podna. And tag 90 will be a high road off the 9-5 Podna sow. So that'll be another one off of that old Podna sow that would have had that second high seller there at Kerrville here a few years ago that has done a heck of a job for Wintex. All right, the last pin coming in here will be tags 91, 92, and 93. 91 is going to be a Peace Pipe Fusion. That'll be the spot gilt. 92 is going to be a Bedrock Fat Guy. And then 93 will be a Counting Coot Saved by Grace. That 93, I know she's a little skinnier and greener. Her mama was the same way when she was little, but it turned out to be a heck of a show pig. I would watch that one. And those 2 purebred gilts, I believe, could be real fun in February and March. That spot gilt has got a monster back and cage in her, and it's still good looking up front. The red gilt's just kind of cookie cutter mold of everything else that has ran through here of that breed so far. One I like quite a bit as well. That'll be tag 92. Spots tag 91. Belted gilts tag 93. That'll conclude our preview here for now. The sale is going to be at 1 o'clock. If you have any questions, get with me. It should be good. I'm going to make a few announcements here in a little while. We'll have food ready here before long. We'll let you know if anybody needs to use the restroom. It's around the corner over here, this little building inside here. So thank you all for coming out.